Happy Thanksgiving, my fellow strangers. This is Mrs. Strange, and on today's episode for Stranger Universe, I will talk about several production updates for Stranger Things 5. Before we start, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more episodes from Stranger Universe. Turn on your notifications to never miss another episode again. Follow us on our social media platforms to stay updated with Mrs. Strange and the Stranger Universe family every day. And now, let us begin. It may be a little hard to believe, but in just under a month, Stranger Things Season 5 will finally finish filming, with rumors suggesting that the cast and crew will wrap around December 20th. As we head into the last few weeks of production, security is tighter than ever before, hence why there are barely any set leaks. We did get this picture from the broadcast channel yesterday, showcasing another Demogorgon prop with a bloody mouth. If you look in the back, you can see that this was taken at Hawkins Memorial Hospital, which makes me worry that this evil monster will kill a major character at this point in Season 5. It is heavily speculated and implied that Karen Wheeler will get mauled by a Demogorgon, but it's unknown if she only gets injured or straight up killed. Aside from that, we haven't gotten much from the Duffer Brothers or Netflix, and all signs could be pointing at another content drought until the eventual announcement that filming has finally wrapped. With all of that said, we also got this image of photo doubles from Christopher Oquendo on social media, a big cast of main characters, seemingly from the final episode of the series, since this trend tends to happen at the end of each season. On the left we can see Dustin and Will, both wearing different outfits than what we saw them wearing over the past several months. Will Byers in particular looks like he's getting ready for some action, or maybe it's just that this photo double looks fit. We can also see the stand-ins for Lucas, Joyce, Nancy, and Robin to the right. It looks like this group of characters were all present at some point in Season 5 at the military bunker in downtown. We also got several pictures from Tate Brookins of the downtown Hawkins epicenter, where the four gates collided and the military base is currently operating. The library has been restored back to its former glory, and if you look closely, there are some Christmas ornaments around. Could it be a part of a flashback? Or dare I say, is this from the epilogue? Will Stranger Things 5 end on Christmas, a month after the main events take place during November 1987? Will our gang stay in Hawkins as the town gets rebuilt? A lot of questions arise from these images, although there are reports that the real town in Georgia gets festive around this time of the year, so there is a possibility that these decorations are not for Stranger Things. However, this right here definitely is for the show. The production seems to be building something right in front of the library, with a popular theory being that it will be a statue for a dead character, perhaps recognized as the hero of Hawkins. Another possibility, going along with the holiday decor around the property actually being used for Season 5, is that a big Christmas tree will be placed here. We also have other photos of Melvalds and the movie theater, which makes me wonder if Lucas and Max will indeed go on their date to the movies in the epilogue. Lastly, there were casting calls for adults needed in hospitality roles and musicians. Fans have wondered if this is related to Enzo's, with Joyce and Hopper finally getting their dinner night at the restaurant. All of this is definitely getting me emotional, pointing towards a happy ending where our characters are finally at peace. I do wonder what's going to be bittersweet about it, like the actors and creators have implied. Could they be referring to something tragic happening in the final episode, like a protagonist dying, or if it's just the fact that this will be the last time we'll see all these characters on our screens? Maybe the bittersweet element is saying goodbye as fans to our characters from the small town of Hawkins, Indiana. And last but not least, we have to go over this unexpected change across Netflix servers. It looks like the entire rating for Stranger Things has changed from TV14 to TVMA on the streaming service. But each individual season right now still has a TV14 rating. Signs seem to be pointing at Season 5 breaking the barrier and becoming the most graphic season of the show. Season 4 was the bloodiest and darkest, but it still maintained a TV14 rating. Could it be that we could hear more F-bombs than ever before? Now that the kids are full-grown adults, and the teens who've watched this show from the beginning are grown up, the Duffers might want to go all out on this final season and age the show with its audience. I don't think there'll be sex or nudity. It would be unnecessary even if it's the most mature season of the show. We shall see what exactly caused the show to change its rating when Stranger Things 5 finally comes out next year. Overall, very nostalgic times. And that is all that we have for today. What are your thoughts on these newest updates for Stranger Things Season 5? Today's special shout out is for YM Ashare. To get a chance at becoming our next special Stranger Universe shout out, type it down in the comments section below. Turn on your notifications to never miss another Stranger Universe episode like this one. Join us on our episode premieres to interact with Mrs. Strange and other members of the Stranger Universe family. Thank you all for watching. I am Mrs. Strange, and this is Stranger universe. Over and out.